Woke up this morning and turned the camera on in my face for this vlog. That's the first time I've ever stuck a camera in my face right when I woke up. Didn't like that. It's 39 degrees outside. Cold, getting cold out, but I forced myself to get up, make my bed, and first thing went for a Celsius. I really got into Celsius recently. Somebody told me about, I heard about it on a podcast, and I went and got a case of them after I tried a couple because they were so good. This one's the kiwi guava, pretty good flavor. And I went to start my dash cam here, my action camera I use for a dash cam, and it would not turn on. Kind of annoying, but I must have fried it somehow. Bummer. Anyways, on with the day. Let's get hooked up to this trailer. Lift up the landing gear, do a little pre-trip. Gotta check the tires, check the axle oil, check all the lights. Gotta get my paperwork out of the back here and then shut the doors. Let's get on the road. Let's get this going. The Kill Tony podcast is my Tuesday podcast. I love this podcast. Then I gotta go a couple blocks over to the Coastal Farming Home for my first delivery, make a wide turn into the parking lot. Sometimes there's cars parked there and it can be really difficult to get in, but today it was a easy turn. This location is pretty difficult to back into their loading dock because, as you can see, they load up this whole section that's supposed to be my area for backing in with fences, and then they also have this fence between them and the apartments behind them. It just makes it a really tight spot. I couldn't get it in the first try, so I pulled forward, gave it a little more right wheel, and boom, went right in. My next destination is Yakima. I need to check the pass. It is barren wet, no restrictions, so that's a good sign. Just want to look at the weather for Yakima. It's 35 out there, pretty cold, but no snow, a little bit of rain, nothing on the horizon. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about this bomb cyclone that's coming into western Washington, and Canada is already getting some of the snow, it looks like. So, not today. No rain, no snow, nothing to worry about. Should be an easy drive out there and a beautiful view of the pass. So after they were done unloading me, I started driving along. I needed to get fuel, so I stopped at the Pilot in Biggs Junction. It's really the only truck stop between here and there. It's not a great place to get fuel. It's always super busy and a little bit of a wait, but up on the pass there was a little bit of snow to be seen. First snow that I've seen of the season, so that was pretty. That was nice. Big wide right turn into this coastal. And this loading dock is also kind of difficult to get into. I have to pull out in the middle of the street here. I overturned because it's kind of a blind back from there, so I had to wait for traffic to clear, then pull back into the street. And then it's a pretty steep hill down to the loading dock. That always kind of throws me off. I had to pull forward one more time to line myself up correctly. But I eventually got it in, and that's always a satisfying feeling. Backing up these big trucks can be difficult, but when you get it in there, you look at it and you go, oh man, I'm so good. I did such a good job. While they were unloading me, I decided to go over and get myself some lunch. I wanted to hook myself up with some Panda. I love getting Panda because they got the family deal for only $35. You get 3 entrees and 2 sides, and they're large portions. And it says it feeds 4 to 6 people, so I think, $35. I'm probably going to be eating this the next 2 or 3 days. I've done it before, and it lasts a while, and maybe $10 a day on food. It's a good deal. Back on the road, I gotta head back to Gresham. I'm doing another run of this bagged feed tomorrow. Back over the pass. It stopped snowing, but snow is still sticking around. Not quite cold enough to ice over, but not warm enough to melt. This is my favorite part of this drive. I love this view of the hills. You see the windmills off in the distance. There's hundreds of them. You can't really see it too well with this phone view, I think, but it's just a really beautiful scene if you ever get the chance to drive Highway 97 from Oregon to Washington. It's a peaceful view. Back in Gresham, gotta do my post trip, make sure the trailer's still fine, drop the landing gear, reverse osmosis from what we did this morning. Unhook, and I got a text that said they're not sure which trailer my load is in. They usually know the trailer number, so I had to physically go into the warehouse and check each door, find the trailer that my load was in. Finally found it. Peeking through the glass, I just wanted to actually see it, make sure, yep, that's my load, that's my paperwork. Okay, let's close it up and get back to the truck. I got stuff to do, man. So back in the truck, I wanted to shut it down, block off all my windows, because I'm about to get a little naked. Not for you guys, though, don't worry. I'm going to brush my teeth, floss, mouthwash, and then I'm going to do a little bird bath, lotion up. And then I got to do this journal, this back and forth journal with my girlfriend. Close out the night, I'm just going to watch some Netflix, I think, Netflix and chill, and eat some of this Panda Express. I'm excited. Today I worked 8 hours and 35 minutes, kind of a short work day. Drove for 5 hours and 30 minutes of that time. But in 5 hours and 30 minutes I did 339 miles, so that's not bad. That's making good time. Probably made about $200. Not a very good day, but you know, gonna make the best of it. Netflix and chill. Make sure you like and subscribe. Smash those buttons. Thanks for listening to me ramble and see what it's like to be a trucker.